Okay, here's the dilemma. The 96 Mazda MPV four-wheel drive. I'm trying to replace the alternator on it, and I'll show you the dilemma that maybe you have also found. When you try to replace the alternator, you'll see that there's a bolt right here. That bolt has to come out, but it hits up against the smog pump pulley. I've already tried loosening the pulley for the smog pump with that bolt there, but couldn't get that to come loose even with an impact, because I can't hold the pulley still while I do it, and I don't want to damage the pulley. And I've also removed this other bracket that was right here. That was the belt pulley. I thought that would give me some room and loosen up the whole smog pump, so I could at least tilt it down a little bit to get that bolt out. That didn't work because there's a hidden bolt. You can hardly even see it. Maybe you can see it back in there. Anyway, it's a catch-22. You kind of have to remove the alternator to get the smog pump off, and back and forth. Anyway, what I've decided to try is to flatten an area on this bolt. If I can flatten that and get it smooth as this area here all the way out, maybe I can rotate it to get the flat spot right over the top of this pulley. So that's what I'm going to try. If it works, then that would be very helpful. And I will get out my grinder and grind that off, and then take up from there. Okay, so I've got that bolt ground down. I just made a flat spot on it. That should allow the socket to still work over the head, but now it has a flat spot. So I'm about to attempt to remove the bolt. I just want to show you how I had to place the grinder in there in order to get the proper angle, and then I used a vice grip to hold the bolt in place, and just made a flat spot. Okay, here we are. I let the bolt cool off a little bit because it was pretty warm there. So there's the flat spot right there, even with the rest of the bolt. Just turn it downward, and there it comes right off. Okay, what I did is I went ahead and flattened that spot on that bolt with the grinder. You can see the grinder right there, and the angle I had to grind at. I just really careful not to hit the pulley. I use the vice grip to hold the bolt in place. There's the flat spot right there. And there you go. Goes right over the pulley now. And still enough there to get a socket over it and be able to cinch it up tight. So I hope this helps you out. The alternator comes right out. You have to wiggle it a little bit to get it through here. This is pretty tight, but it is possible. Just be careful you don't drop the new one when you're putting the new one back in. Okay, hope this helps you out. Okay, some videos are showing that this alternator is difficult to remove, but after I got that bolt out, I was able to wiggle the alternator up, and it appears to be coming right out. There's plenty of room to unhook those wires. Whoops. And install the new alternator.